Wildfires are one of nature's most relentless forces, fast, unpredictable, and unforgiving. In an instant, a towering inferno engulfs the forest, reducing everything to ash. Thick smoke fills the air, the heat is unbearable, and every second counts. Escape isn't just difficult, it's a race against time. And in the face of such devastation, knowing what to do can mean the difference between life and death. But what makes wildfires spread so rapidly? How do people get trapped? And what separates those who survive from those who don't? Most importantly, if you ever found yourself caught in one, would you know what to do? In this video, we'll dive into the science behind wildfires, uncover expert survival strategies, and break down the critical decisions that could save your life. A wildfire, often called a forest or bushfire, is any uncontrolled fire that rapidly spreads across vegetation and land. Unlike regular fires, which can often be contained, wildfires grow uncontrollably, consuming everything in their path, from trees and shrubs to homes and entire communities. These fires are driven by the interaction of three key elements: oxygen, heat, and fuel, known collectively as the fire triangle. When all three come together, they create the perfect conditions for a wildfire to grow and spread at astonishing speeds, especially under the right environmental conditions. Oxygen fuels the fire by helping the flames stay alive. Heat provides the initial spark, and fuel, like dry vegetation, allows the fire to continue burning. The mechanics of a wildfire are enhanced by external factors like wind and terrain, making them faster and more dangerous. Wind serves as a powerful accelerant, pushing flames forward and feeding the fire with more oxygen, causing it to burn hotter and spread faster. On steep terrain, gravity pulls the fire downhill, allowing it to consume more fuel and spread more quickly. Additionally, drought conditions make vegetation dry and brittle, creating the perfect kindling for flames to leap from one plant to another, rapidly engulfing vast areas. The speed of wildfires can be truly alarming, with some traveling as fast as 60 miles per hour, faster than most cars can drive. This speed can outpace people trying to escape, turning an already life-threatening situation into a race against time. Understanding how a wildfire spreads and the dangers it presents is just the first step in ensuring your safety. Equally important is having a well-thought-out plan of action should you find yourself in its path. Creating a wildfire survival plan is essential for minimizing risk and ensuring you're prepared when time is critical. One of the first steps in this plan is understanding your environment and the potential risks, such as downed trees, which can block evacuation routes and disrupt transportation. These obstacles can make escaping more difficult and dangerous, so it's critical to evacuate early before conditions worsen and roads become obstructed. Time is of the essence, and having a pre-packed set of supplies along with a well-rehearsed plan in place can drastically reduce the time needed to make your escape. As the saying goes, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. If your primary escape route is blocked, quick thinking is vital. Ask yourself questions like, is there another way to escape? Or, can I safely bypass this obstacle? In some cases, abandoning your vehicle and proceeding on foot may be the safest option. Preparing for such a scenario with a bug-out bag, including essential gear like a respirator, is important. These items can help protect you from harmful smoke and airborne toxins, and ensure you can maintain your energy during an escape. For vehicle owners, it's also a good idea to keep your gas tank at least half full and to store extra fuel, around 5 to 10 gallons if possible. Having extra fuel on hand can help you avoid the added stress of running out of gas during an evacuation, especially in an environment with frequent shortages. While attempting to clear small debris might seem tempting, it's important to be aware of potential hazards, such as downed power lines, fallen trees, or fire hazards that could complicate your efforts. Preparing in advance and knowing how to respond to these risks can make a crucial difference in your safety. Having access to a GPS or up-to-date road atlas is invaluable when planning alternate evacuation routes. However, it's essential to rely on real-time information, such as emergency alerts and news broadcasts, to stay informed about the wildfire's path. With roads and routes constantly changing, staying informed will help you make the safest decisions and navigate your escape effectively. Prepping ahead, whether it's keeping gas in your vehicle, having emergency supplies, or planning alternate routes, can ensure that you're ready to act quickly and safely when a wildfire threatens. Having a well-prepared escape plan can significantly reduce the risks when facing a wildfire. But what if escape becomes impossible? In the worst-case scenario, when a wildfire surrounds you and escape seems impossible, staying calm and focused on your survival options is crucial. If you find yourself in a structure, staying inside can offer a better chance of survival than being caught outdoors. The first priority is securing your space. Close all windows and doors, and use wet towels to seal gaps to prevent smoke and embers from entering. Have fire extinguishers at the ready, and fill sinks, tubs, and buckets with water to douse any embers that may penetrate the building. While it's possible that the structure may catch fire, hunker down inside and wait for the fire to pass. If the building catches fire and becomes too dangerous, your best option is to exit the structure and find a safe area outside, as long as it's safe to do so. If you're trapped in a vehicle, resist the urge to leave when surrounded by wildfire. Vehicles offer protection from flames, heat, and smoke, so staying inside is safer than attempting to flee on foot. Close all windows and vents. Cover yourself with a jacket or blanket, and lie down on the floor to reduce exposure to heat. If you can see well enough and it's safe to do so, try driving out of the fire area. Remember, being inside a vehicle during a fire is far better than being exposed outside, though it's not without risks. For those trapped outdoors, it's crucial to find shelter and stay in communication. Call 911 and provide your exact location so rescuers can send help. If escape is possible, try to move downhill, but avoid low-lying areas like gulches and ravines, which can intensify the fire and trap you. If you're near a body of water, such as a lake or river, seek refuge in it. Many people have successfully waited out wildfires by taking shelter in water. However, be cautious not to swim too deep due to potential strong currents. If no water source is nearby, find an area less likely to burn, such as an irrigated field, paved area, or rock outcrop, which can provide temporary shelter. By understanding your environment and taking immediate action to secure your safety, you can increase your chances of surviving a wildfire. Once you've made it through the wildfire, it's important to remember that your survival doesn't end with escaping the immediate threat. The dangers continue even after the flames have passed, and staying vigilant is crucial as you navigate the aftermath. Smoke inhalation can continue to affect your health, so if you're having trouble breathing, it's essential to seek medical help immediately. Even though the flames may have passed, hidden embers and hot spots can still linger, potentially reigniting the fire unexpectedly. The ground itself may also be unstable. Burned areas can collapse, and fallen trees pose a significant risk of injury. In these uncertain conditions, it's crucial to stay cautious and aware of your surroundings. If you need assistance, don't hesitate to call emergency services or signal for rescue. The aftermath of a wildfire can be just as dangerous as the event itself, so continue to take every precaution to ensure your safety. Wildfires are fast, unpredictable, and relentless, but knowledge and preparation can save lives. Understanding fire risks, having an escape plan, and knowing what to do when trapped are key to survival. Even after the flames die down, hidden dangers remain. Stay informed, stay prepared, and always be ready. Because in a wildfire, those who plan ahead have the best chance of survival. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the science of wildfires and survival strategies. If you enjoyed exploring interesting stories with us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. What topics do you want us to dive into next? Let us know in the comments. Join us as we get animated about science here at Animated Science.